Hello, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I go back to work tomorrow, y'all. Don't mind me. I ain't do nothing. I woke up, showered, walked the doggy, and I'm headed to CKL for my kickboxing class to get back on it, y'all. I was really about to procrastinate. I kept waking up last night, and I was gonna, my alarm went off. I turned it off, and I was like, I'm going back to sleep. And I said, if I wake up in time again for class, then I'll go. Well, my dog woke me up whimpering because she had to use the bathroom. Thanks, Lacey. So here I go. Let me tell y'all, I was looking at my, now if y'all don't know, I used to do YouTube before. When it was nothing big, but I was just showing or talking about my journey for fitness, right? And man, oh man, one of those videos, I was at my 139 pounds. And y'all should have seen my face. Oh my goodness, I was so tiny. But anyways, I was looking at it, and guess what? It was talking about me starting to gain weight, because this was back in September of 2015 that I started using Lexapro and I started to gain weight. So yeah, and I almost cried in that video. I'm like, why is this happening? I'm not doing this to myself. So anyways, yeah, that was from, oh, let me turn the music all the way down. So that was from 2015, September 2015. But it's nice to, whether or not you're posting videos on YouTube, you don't have to do that, but it's nice to have something to look back on, you know, and say, man, look at this is where I came from, this is what's going on, this is what happened back then, and you learn from it, you know, or refreshes your memory. I mean, I could write in a journal, but I don't think it's as much as me seeing my facial expressions and things like that. So now those videos are taken down. That was from 2014, 15. I think 2015 I started. I didn't do it for too long. So yeah. But yeah, I'm headed to CKL. Gonna start this stuff and do what I need to do, y'all. I need to get these pounds down. I didn't even step back on the scale or anything. Not yet. I'll probably wait until next week sometime. I'll let y'all know when I do. I'll let y'all know. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Today, hopefully it's a good day. I just want to relax. I head back to work tomorrow. And let's do this. Let me talk to you guys real quick. Now, if y'all know, I'm a single mom, not by choice. And I think that's what gets me a lot. Now that my son's getting older, you know, I just want him to have a male model. I'm not gonna cry. But it's so hard, you know, to see him grow up. And know that he will never have his father again. Now, if y'all don't know, my husband was murdered. He didn't die because he was sick. He was murdered. One day we picked him up. I'm not going to put any names in there, but anyways, he was staying at somebody's house. My son was staying at somebody's house. We picked him up. My husband and this person got into an argument. Anyways, the person stabbed him, probably not knowing where they stabbed him at. They stabbed him in the heart. And he came out to the car. Him and my son came out to the car. He's like, Candace, get me to the hospital. And I'm like, kid, why? You know? And he's like, I got stabbed. So he, there was like a little red stain, and this kept getting bigger and bigger. Man. And And mind you, I just came down here from Richmond, from upstate New York. That's where I'm from. And it wasn't even in Richmond, Virginia. It was in a different part of Virginia, so I'm not even used to it at that. So, yeah. Anyways, he passed away in the car with me and my son. My son doesn't talk about it. I don't think about that day. But, you know, I just think about, wow, I would never see him again. My son would never see him again. And my son, I know everybody said he looks like me. He's like my twin, but for real, he looks like both me and my husband, like a good mixture between both of us. And sometimes when he get on my nerve, he look just like him. But he got a mouth like me. I got a mouth on me, y'all. But, you know, it's just, you know, you want to raise them right. And I'm not trying to be in no relationship. I'm not trying to get married again. So it's just me and him. And sometimes you just want help with finances, raising, job my son, you know, just having a friend again, you know. That's all lost. But it's whatever, you guys. And so Saturday will be his 5-year anniversary since passing. April 14th of 2013 is when he passed. And what I try to do is think about that day, but what we did prior to that happened. Like me and my husband went to King's Dominion and we had a blast. And we have a picture, and that was the final picture that we took. And, you know, we were all smiles and everything, you know. So that's what I try to think about. If y'all don't know, so people look at my life, and people that know me, they're like, yo, Candace, you a strong girl, yo. Okay, so let me tell you, my son is, what, 11? He's going to be 12 this year, I think. Yeah, he's going to be 12 this year. Almost 3 months after I had my son, my father passed away from a heart attack. And then September of 2012, my mom passed away. And me and my son, my mom and my son was like this, y'all. And, you know, you think like a kid, do they remember when they were younger? But my son, he remembers everything about my mama. And she was like that person, like that caring person. Like, I don't know if for me, okay, it's not because I'm a tomboy, but sometimes I'm not like that motherly type of person, you know. I am a mother, but I'm not that motherly type of person. Like, oh, you fell, come here. No, I'm like, boy, get up. You know what I mean? And my son was like, Mom, I wish you was like more like Mama. That's what he used to call her, Mama. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not her. I wouldn't want to even try to take her place or, you know, pretend to be like her, because it's not me. I'm your mom. You gotta take it as it is. And but she babied him so much, and me and my husband never babied him. But my mom, with all these other grandkids that she got, she and my son was like this, because I was always with her. I always took care of her. Like when she was in the hospital for 3 months, me and my son, we were there day in and day out. I moved back from Virginia. Well, let me tell you this. I went down to Virginia slightly to start the job where I work at. And then I was down there with my in-laws for a little bit. And then my mom went back. She wasn't feeling well, so I went back. And I still was working, because I work from home. And 3 months, y'all. 3 full months. Day in and day out, I was there for my mom. You know what I mean? Almost 4 months. Me and my son, day in and day out. No lie, y'all. No lie. Like, as soon as I get off of work, I'm there. My whole day off, I'm sitting there in the room with her. And my son, you know, he was just like, man, I'm there for my mama, you know. So she passed. She had kidney failure. Well, she had kidney failure. Anyways, she was like, I don't want my treatments anymore. She had so much stuff going on, like her body was just shutting down, y'all. She finally said, you know what, I'm done. And there's 6 of us kids in my family, and out of all of us, I mean, I miss my mom, but I don't have any regrets. Like when my father passed away, some of my brothers and sisters, I feel like they have some regrets, you know. I don't have any regrets. None whatsoever. Because I loved everybody. I never left on bad terms. Yeah, I'll let you have it. I will let my mama have it. And she stepped over the line with talking about my son, like how I should be a mom. No, Missy. And he was like, you the only one that could talk to mom like that. I'm not disrespectful. But hey, there's boundaries to all this, you know what I mean? Like, come on, mom, like, don't. So my mom passed away 2012, September 2012, and then my husband passed away April 2013. So it was like 6-7 months in between. And as you guys know, I deal with depression. So yes, it's that's my life, y'all. And even me and my husband, we didn't have a perfect relationship. He was abusive, physically, emotionally, financially, but he was still my husband, you know. Is everybody's marriage perfect? No, it's not. But I mean, I still miss him, because he was still my friend at the same time. And I married him, and you know, I was willing to stick it out with him. And you know, and then on top of that, to see somebody pass away, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like I don't think about that like that. You know, I'm like, man, he passed away. I don't think about, man, he passed away in the car with me and my son while we were trying to get him to the hospital. But yeah, so I'm here at CKO, y'all. Let me get my butt in here. It's 9:26. Class starts at 9:30. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background. I was not trying to cry, but I did. Because I just feel like y'all should know, you know, me a little bit more because, oh, excuse me, because people don't know, like, yo, stuff gets real. And, you know, you see people smile all the time and act like they got stuff together. And you just never know what people have been through. You never know. And then you figure, I deal with depression. And sometimes I used to have, like, suicidal thoughts a lot. Obviously, that's why I take medicine, because it's me and my son now. And I don't have anybody to talk to. I never wanted to be on medicine, but with nobody to talk to. And being down here away from my family that's still back in upstate New York. Most of everybody's back in upstate New York. That's why I'm on it, you know. But I can't change that. All I gotta do is keep working. Sometimes I was like, me, I just want to be back off on short-term disability for my depression. Like, I don't know. This year, for my husband passing, it seems so much different this time around. It's hitting me hard. Because sometimes I would leave my husband, you know. You know, when somebody's physically and emotionally, you know, abusive, especially, I could handle that. I shouldn't even have to handle it. But if y'all knew people's like Candace, it's sad to say, like, I went to a therapist after my husband passed. And you talk through everything with them. And she's like, I'm sorry about your loss, but at the same time, I'm happy. That's how bad, like, my relationship was, and how, you know, he would be with me. And people's like, Candace, I believe one day, you know, you look in the news and you're like, yo, these men crazy. They killing these people, their wives and kids and girlfriends and all this stuff. They's like, that would have been you. Like, everything you talk about, Candace, that would have been you. And I'm like, nah, it wouldn't have been. But I don't know. I wouldn't put it past anybody, because, you know, love is love, and, you know, sometimes people don't know how to let other people move on and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sorry to be rambling, y'all, but I just felt like, yo, I was thinking last night, I was looking at my son, and I'm like, yo, you gotta do better. Like, you need to help me out. I don't need to be babying you. You about to be 12 years old. 12 years old in July. Like, yo, kid, I'm tired. But I think this 5-year anniversary is really kicking my butt, and I'm really realizing, like, it's really hitting me that my husband's gone. It's really hitting me. And it doesn't do that. You know, sometimes some people mourn the loss from that point forward, but, like, if you understand my relationship with my husband, I left him after we got married. I left him for 2 years because, like, it got really, really bad. I left him. I was homeless because I left my house and everything. And yeah. So let me get in here and get my kickboxing on so I can lose this double chin of mine. And I'll catch y'all later. Alright, bye-bye.